Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this is going to be a Diablo 3 video on how to make sure that you are farming XP as efficiently as possible with this GR XP per hour chart that I made that can help you figure out exactly how to fine-tune and get the most XP per hour, being efficient with your keys while you are speed farming. I will show you how to use the tool. I'll show you what it means. I'll talk about my farming process and some of the thoughts that can help you optimize your gains while you're farming in Season 28. Let's get into it. Alrighty, now first of all, I will provide a link down below in the show notes for you to access this Greater Rift XP per hour chart that I put together, and it's really simple to use. The post will explain it to you. The link that I give you, it's like a text post explaining it, and then giving you a link to this sheet. All you gotta do is click File, Make Copy, and then boom, you have your own version to play around with. But the way this is going to work is the user input right here. Like right now, you can see the footage that I recorded for this video. I'm farming GR 111. So you'd go scroll down to 111, and I was clearing it in about an average of just under 2 minutes. So you'd put the decimal as like 1.9. So we go 1.9 and boom. And then you can see that that means I'm getting 32 GR per hour pace with 4.8 trillion. So obviously 1,000 billions is a trillion. So with this being 4824, that would be 4.8 trillion XP per hour. But worth noting that you're not going to be perfectly efficient. You're going to have the downtime of upgrading your gems and salvaging gear and stuff like that. So this would actually be closer to like 4 trillion XP per hour. You'd want to knock off a little bit, and I can't really put that into the algorithm because it's going to be different a little bit depending on your tier. Like, are you doing 7-minute runs to try and upgrade your gems? Well, then you're going to have less downtime. Are you going to be blasting through 90-second rifts? You're going to have a lot more downtime because you're in between rifts more often. So it's a hard thing to kind of quantify quickly in the formula, but just take note that it's not going to be exactly decimal accurate because it's not going to be calculating for the downtime of upgrading gems and salvaging and all that good stuff. But what this will let you do is, okay, right now I'm farming 111s and like 1.9 minutes. What pace would I have to go if I wanted to bump up to farming 120s? How fast would I have to do 120s to get past this 4.8 or the 4,800 here? So 120s at 3 minutes is about even. I would have to do them at about 2.8 or so. Yeah, at 2.8. If I can do a GR20 in 2.8 minutes, it would actually be more XP than the 111. And what you can do is you can highlight the whole row, hold control, and then highlight the whole row, and now you can get them both highlighted to kind of compare. Okay, perfect. About 2 minutes at 111 is equal to 3 minutes at 120. And then you can kind of weigh these different calculations based on how safe you want to be if you're playing hardcore, or if you need to upgrade certain gems, or if you want to run a little bit lower because you're trying to empower rifts for cheap and develop some sort of legendary gem that you got to upgrade and all that stuff. So what this will do is help you min-max those calculations. But I would say typically, if you're looking for a general rule of thumb, you want to be farming your speed GRs in about 2 minutes. If you're under 2 minutes, like 5 times in a row, then I would say maybe bump it up a tier or two. But if you're over if you're hitting like over 3 minutes, you probably want to lower it a little bit, a couple tiers, so you can get as close to that 2.5 minute mark as possible. And it also can depend on your build a little bit. Like, are you playing hardcore? Well, then you probably want to shade closer to that 2 minute mark because just for safety purposes, you want to be that little bit safer. As you can see, when I'm doing 111s, I'm just completely blasting them down in like a minute 45, a minute 50. I could definitely bump it up, and I could do 120s very realistically, but it would be a lot more dangerous. Like if things go wrong and I proc a cheat death, all of a sudden I'm in a sticky situation because I can't blast down the content as easy as I can. And then if you lose a character with all of those empowerments and the primals that you're wearing and the good pieces that you found, that can be very devastating. It's worth sacrificing a little bit of efficiency and playing content that you can blast through. So on hardcore, I like to stick closer to that 2-minute mark. If you're on softcore, then you maybe could justify going closer to that 3-minute mark, depending on your build, as long as the XP is still going to be comparable. So like in this situation for this player, I'd probably, like on softcore, I would probably go with the 120s because you're not going to burn through keys as fast. You can upgrade your gems a little bit higher, and the XP per hour gains are going to be pretty similar with a little bit less downtime. But for the hardcore player, like the situation that I'm in, I would shade towards doing the 111 because it's going to be a little bit safer. You're going to blast down the content a little bit faster. And if you do proc your cheat death, it's going to be a lot easier for you to manage the trash mobs around you and kind of get out of there effectively. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun blasting through and trying to kind of theory craft and optimize things here in Season 28. The build that you see me running on the screen is the first iteration of the Guardian God Demon Hunter build, the God set, and all of that. Now I'm gonna have to switch from the Guardian set here pretty soon. As your Paragon goes higher and higher, the Guardian set is a little bit less and less value. But I do want to get. I think this is a great first build for Demon Hunters to aspire to get to that point where you're blasting down GRs in that 110 to 120 tier, and you're doing them in like 2 or 3 minutes, and you can farm up a ton of XP. I mean, 4 or 5 trillion XP per hour is completely ridiculous. You can progress super fast doing that. I'm already well over 1300 Paragon, and I haven't been grinding like insanely hard. I've just kind of been playing efficiently for a couple hours here and there every night, and I'm able to farm XP insanely fast. So I am going to get a full detailed infographic breakdown of this first iteration of my Demon Hunter build to help you farm XP as fast as possible. And yeah, like I said earlier, I will have that link down below so you can use this. I guess while I'm here, I can explain it. What you're going to want to do is go to the link down below that I provided. It will take you to our website that we're developing for Diablo 4 and Diablo content and all of that. We kind of play a couple different games here in the team. And that will give you a link where you can go to the sheet, and then you're going to, obviously we can't allow editing of the master sheet, but you just click file, make a copy, and then you go through, and all you have to do, we kind of highlighted it here for you. All you have to do is edit this highlighted user input column, and then just put the decimal. If it's taking you 2.5 minutes on a GR73, you put in 2.5 on GR73, and then you can see it's 0.5 trillion XP per hour, and very easy to kind of calculate and compare different GR runs that you are wanting to do. So yeah, remember to subscribe on your way out if you enjoy daily Diablo content. Having a lot of fun blasting through Season 28 and looking forward to going to be a very exciting rest of the year here in the Diablo community with the Diablo 3 Season 28, or then going into the Diablo 4 beta, and then the Diablo 4 live release here on June 6th coming up in this summer. So yeah, I appreciate all of you. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your Diablo 3 XP grinding, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.